Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today versus the top 100 ranked players in the game, we're playing Pia NALAAR, built for best of one. There is a popularized version which has all sorts of crap in it. If you don't believe that it's crap, you can check untapped.gg where you'll find it has under a 40% win rate. So, it's not very good for best of one, but we'll improve it as I'll explain shortly. Some of the wild choices in that deck are 3 copies of the Monastery Swiftspear, a classic aggro card, but also the 6-mana Chandra Hope's Beacon, runs 3 copies of Destroy Evil, which is super niche. Obviously, it can find targets, but if you're not consistently finding targets on turn 2 versus mono red and mono whites, you might as well scoop. I mean, yeah, it can find targets, but man, in best of one, it's just 3 of is wild. Polished Shield Hair, I kind of like actually pump all your tokens, but a 2-mana 2/2 base stat, you know, is not impressive on the whole. Eldraine Thrill Seeker, one of these guys just to fling your way to victory. Again, super fun, but just not consistent in terms of game plan. And then 1 Emperor, which I do like, but as I'll explain shortly, also gets the chopping block. So real quick, the combo is Pia NALAAR, 2-mana 2/3. Whenever you play a land from exile or cast a spell from exile, create a 1/1 Thopter. So you want to be playing things from exile, and you can do that via all these cards: Questing Druid, Ren's Resolve, and Reckless Impulse, all of which exile cards. You can play lands and cast spells out of that pile. You can also achieve this effect via Nahiri's Warcrafting, which exiles a card, then you can play that land or cast that spell. When you cast the flip side of the Adventure, that also is played from exile, and then even if you attack down the Invasion of Gobekon, it is in fact exiled and then cast. So all of those ways are ways you can trigger Pia NALAAR and build this army of Thopters. This is what I think, construction-wise, in best of one. If you are going to be spending 2 mana of your precious, by the way, the original deck runs 21 land and Chandra, which is kind of wild. If you're going to be spending 2 mana every single turn to draw cards, you better be drawing cards that you can play. Because if you're not interacting with the board state at all, you're just going to get run over. So we do have a lot of these draw cards in here. I've tweaked it around a little bit. I don't know if you need all 12. I think something between 8 and whatever I have here is okay. But you need to be drawing stuff that's super cheap. So we have 4 copies of Torch the Tower. I'm okay to keep this card from the regular build. 2 damage to any target creature or planeswalker is good, and it bumps up to 3 if you sack one of your tokens, like the Pia NALAAR tokens. I think that's totally fine. You also get the Scry 1. 4 copies of Light Up the Night, because if you only have 1 mana left over after spending 2 on drawing, then you can play it, and you can pick off their 1 toughness creature. And if you have 2 mana, you can pick off their 2 toughness creature. It's just very flexible, and no matter what mana you have around, you can find a home for it. 3 copies of the Fateful Absence to pick off Sheldreds, as well as the Nahiri's Warcrafting. I do like the one of Invasion of Gobekon. The ability to flip it and give all your Thopters +1/+1 every turn makes it so they have to deal with the board state. Similarly, Virtue of Loyalty, a 2-mana 2/2 flash in, doesn't do a whole lot, but the win con of playing it out on 5 and have all of your Thopters get bigger every single turn does require your opponent to deal with it. And then 4 copies of Wedding Announcement, largely in there for the card draw value in addition to all this other stuff. So I didn't run a single card over 3 mana. As much as I like the Emperor, every single card you draw or exile off of your Impulses and Resolves and Questing Druid has to be playable. Otherwise, you'll just get too far behind. 24 land, that's the deck. Let's dive right in. On the play, no whites with Questing Druid. Oh man, come on. We gotta get there. We can do it. Tap land. Druids, you gotta take me home. Sushi Udon. Alright, we'll Druid on their turn. We gotta hit some white land though. Farmhand. Okay. Well, they're gonna be ramping into sweepers and such. We gotta hit something good here. Land. Beautiful. Okay, definitely you. We can get down 1 Druid here. We have enough land for next turn. Can torch the 1/1. Mostly to get a bigger Druid. Anything else? Yeah, we'll torch you. We got more cards to go. We have land. It's probably just a Wedding Announcement turn. We don't have much better to do with our mana. I expect this thing to die, but we'll see what happens. What do you got for me? A Ganja. Okay. 1 fewer land to deal with. We get a 1/1 out of the deal. Tap land. Okay, we'd like to hit land now, so we could Druid now. Cool. till your next end step. Does that include this end step? I think it does. I think this end step is next end step. We could light up the night face. I think I'd rather get the next wedding announcement down. Cathar Commando. Strike target artifact or enchantment. Okay. Are you going to block that, though? You probably want to kill the wedding announcement. I eat that. Well, we can give them the next wedding announcement. Then they pick it off and we get fewer draws. I want the draw power more than I want anything else. Let's get a druid down here. I want as many draws out of the wedding announcement as possible. We could even light up the night. I guess it's a waste though, right? Here, we can at least get the trigger on the druid. Ah, they do in response. We can't light up the night. That's okay. Okay, I think we lose light up the night here. It's okay. Ashiok, they tap out. This is not that bad. So we'd like to attack with both. We can Nahiri's Warcraft you immediately, and if we hit the untapped land, then we can also Wedding Announcement. We really want to draw off the Wedding Announcement. The other option is to just Fateful Absence you, and just get our draw anyway. Guarantee it. I think that's more important. Planeswalker down. And I really want the draw here. So we'll attack with 2 creatures. Block, block. Interesting. Take the draw. More land. We need some more draw engines. Does that mean they're going to sweep here? Ah, they have the Emperor instead. Okay, you don't have to run to the Emperor. We can Warcraft later. Let's see. This thing does not have Vigilance. Nah, I think you just Wedding Announcement here and sit back. I don't need to run to the Emperor yet. No attacks in here. Invasion of Innistrad. Flash. Target creature gets -13 until end of turn. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all for now. We really want 2 creatures to be able to attack next turn to keep drawing. And the Bovine might have to be one of them. Yeah, I think we're getting the Bovine in here. That's nice, but not helpful yet. I want to guarantee they can't, yeah, let's get in there. Oh, wow. Okay, they're going again. They got these invasions. As long as I can attack with 2 creatures, then I'm okay. Will you let me attack with 2? That's all I care about. You do. Okay. So what does this thing even do? Exile target card from a graveyard. Well, that means they might not Sunfall. So we'll play out the Pia here. We flip, we hit 2 lands though. We need some more gas. Sunfall, alright. They do Sunfall. We really need more gas. That's some gas, let's go. Yeah, we can go face. Let's see what else we can hit here. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, there's nothing to Warcraft. So we'll take you and go face. It does turn Light Up the Night into a card draw spell. At least we have a Nahiri's Warcrafting target next turn. Ashiok returns. Well, maybe that's where Warcrafting goes. Druid. Okay, where to begin here? I'm pretty confident we want to bin the Ashiok. So we can start with the Warcraft. I'm alright with that. We want to play a Ganjo, so we want a non-land here. The next wedding announcement is probably better than torching something. We'll take our land. We'll take a druid. Ah, we can still draw with you. Hold on, cancel, cancel. I think we can druid on their turn. They get to attack one of these things down, and then they get to make zombies every turn. They have to exile any target card. So I guess we might want to block. Okay. Murex. All right. We get another blocker though. Farmhand. They can't make Coven yet. We're both hitting a lot of land this game. That's it. All right. We survive another turn. It's another Warcrafting. That's okay. Wren's Resolve. I think we can play a druid. I think we can Warcraft the 3/3. There's a Pia. I like that. Show me the Pia, love. Take the land from exile. To the end of your next turn. We'll probably play that as well. We don't have to show it yet, though. We want to attack with at least 2 creatures here. So you can get in there. We have some pretty good blockers. Maybe it's everyone. Let's start putting some pressure on. Ah, they power up the 1/4 blocker. That's fair. Triple block here. That's all right. Let's get rid of some of this crud. Cool. Play this out so we can play this stuff next turn. Okay. And draw up. 26 cards left. I don't think they're going to mill us, though. Fateful Absence. More removal's good. Land is fine. Let's keep the Thopters going. Could potentially find lethal this turn. These things can't block. So I think there's a good chance we just get lethal here. It's a lot of Thopters. I don't think they can stop all of this. As long as we don't mill. 22 cards left. We're done with land for the turn. It's Thopter Central. I don't think they can stop this. Another Pia. Scoop. Yeah. Number 9 Mythic. Ugh, meet Pia NALAAR. What are we at now? 64. Alright, we're getting there. This is a terrible hand. We'll mulligan this. This is playable. We'll put back 1, light up the night. Esper. Well, slamming Pia isn't great, but we don't have any exile stuff anyway, and we got to get it out of them somehow. So, let's take the first counter here. Between this and Wedding Announcement, I'd rather they make to spear this. We don't have any exile effects anyway. That's fine. That's nice. I'm down to do this on their turn over the Wedding Announcement into the counterspell. Okay, we can Druid now before they make the treasure. Just to make sure we don't get make to speared. Land Impulse. Cool. That's a good order. Okay, here come the Thopters. More land for next turn. We'll take it. No cut downs. Are they going to reanimate something? They don't put it in the graveyard yet. They're not going to reanimate tracks at least. Pia down. Land for turn. Druid, wedding announcement. Draw up to Ren's Resolve. I don't know. Game's getting more suspect. Do nothing could be an Emperor turn, doesn't have to be. Let's start with a Ren's Resolve. Okay, we can hit the next Druid here. It's a Pia and a tap land. I think I'd rather get the Pia down. We can do it after combat. Let's see if it's Emperor time. It is. It's okay. You're dead. We could torch the tower. But I think I'd rather get the Pia down. Okay. Dead, they get a lot of life. Samurai. Could go Druid, Ren's Resolve. We're still clipping along here. Opponent has 2 cards left in hand. Land, wedding announcement. I'll take both. Okay. Trigger, trigger, draw 2. It's a lot of cards, actually. So much so we have to discard. Light Up the Night could be useful. Fateful Absence. There might be a Sheoldred in there somewhere. Maybe it's just the fast land here. Cruelty of Gix. They gotta be reanimated, right? But there's nothing really good down here. Creature or Planeswalker, we have none. We do have a lot of firepower off Light Up the Night, though. We can just dome face at some point. Land, 1 card left. Wow. So they'll go get a sweeper here. So we don't want to deploy more to the board. We can get them extremely low, though. Which is probably what we do here instead. I think you torch. You. 2 damage here. Land for turn. X equals 6 here. Drop them as low as humanly possible. And then even if they sweep, if they tap out to sweep, then we Light Up the Night to face. And if they get anything else, like I don't think they can sweep here. They have to counter Light Up the Night and also deal with the board state, which I think is too much to ask. Even if they got depopulate, and they take the -3 to draw. Cool. I like that game. 83 Mythic. On the play, we can survive this. Creature land. Tib. Number 52 Mythic. Skrelv. Ooh, Pia off the bat? I am up for that. Let's do it. Let's see if you really have Ossify on too. Vanguard. Opponent's on the move. We'd like to hit land off the Impulse. We could just play Wedding Announcement here, though. Impulse is better the more mana you have to use with it. But it's until the end of our next turn. So we're probably fine here. Let's get the wheels turning. It's not a land. Okay. Not great. No attacks. We'll see if they Cathar their way in. Nope, it's an initiate stuck on 2 lands. No attacks. We definitely want to play the next impulse here. Try to hit land if we can. White and red is the most useful colors. Okay, there's a land. We could also play the next Pia here. I think Invasion is probably a little bit better than that, though. Let's see what's in there. We'll take the Cathar if we can get it. Oh, baby, Knight Errant is in here, too. I think you... Knight Errant's pretty bad as well. Cathar, we should have plenty of removal. We have to get through Skrelv, though. Maybe it is just the Cathar here. Okay, try to get this guy down. Alright, they do get to Knight Errant this turn. We're gonna have issues eventually. Try to land here and play the wedding announcement as well. Okay, we do. Thopter Town. Thopter Town. I think you just try to get... If they hit land here, they Cathar and then swing for 10-ish. That's not great. But I think I want the counters here. Get a blocker. Holding on. Draw up. It's getting close to a turning point. Let's see if they hit land. We've been pretty fortunate all game so far. Scoop. Didn't hit land. Whew. I was sweating that game. I was. On the draw. Yeah, we'll keep this. We could always loyalty block something if we had to. It's a 1-drop. Okay. Fast land. Nice. Keep it nice and slow. Gleeful Demolition. Wow. Alright. That doesn't feel that slow to me. I think you flash in the loyalty here. We could be in for a lot of trouble this game. I wonder if they're going to Knight Errant immediately. I've seen a deck like this before. It's pretty cool. You Knight Errant, you drop a bunch of cards, and then there's this Boros Adventure that gives everything haste when it enters the battlefield. Yeah, there it is. It's that deck. It's pretty cool. I'll admit, it's pretty cool. It's not lending us any favors, though. This is going to hurt. I don't know if we can react quick enough to this. They're doing what Pia Nalaar is supposed to do. Yeah, I think we're going to get steamrolled here. Alright, well. We can get our 2/2 Knight out of the deal. Opponent has, what, 6 creatures on the board already? Land is good. Probably have to Warcraft this turn just to slow them down a bit. So we'll take the... Oh, we don't have double red even. Whew. Alright, impulse, or announcement then. Oh, we're gonna get so steamrolled this game. You have Vigilance, but... This is really gonna hurt. Scoundrel. Let's see if they have the next Knight Errant. Very careful selection here. Basically everyone, though. What is the treasure for? I don't know if they run Monstrous Rage, though. Skrelv in there, too. I'll take the Skrelv. Okay. Take you. Trade you. Take a bunch. No instance. We drop to 11. They don't do anything else. We hit double red. That's good. We still have to get through Skrelv, though, so it's not that good. Can we hit a playable for 1 white, 1 green? I don't think so. It's painful. Very painful. Does not matter what we pick here, because we already played land for turn. Whew. We can get in there. I don't think they have a... I doubt they run Elspeth's Smite. We got another blocker. We're down to 10. We can Warcraft next turn if we survive that long. The Thalia attacks could be real. Ooh, it's Hasty Boy. +1/+1 everywhere, and haste. Here they come. Trade here, trade here. Take 9. Down to 1. I don't think we can make it from there. Have to Warcraft into a non-red removal spell. And even so, is there anything we could get off of Ren's Resolve that would get there? Multiple cheap removal spells? This might actually be a closer chance to not immediate death. Would you get a blocker off the wedding announcement? No, that was not the draw we needed. We can't play anything else from exile. Don't think there's a way to do it. Yeah, no, it's not. That's Painland 2 damage. Oh, God. Okay. All right, that's game. We got 2 blockers, go block, block. Yeah, this deck looks pretty fun. So this is the card, enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste. And they just go nuts. Play a bunch of all 4 Knight Errants, you know, a bunch of the Resolute Reinforcement stuff. Just get a ton of creatures and then pump out Knight Errant and then kind of go nuts, give everyone +1/+1 haste. It's a cool deck. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll get to it at some point. Hey, I guess we can keep this. Hello. Mold to 6. It's an Epicure on turn 1. Again. Fastland is good. Saves a little bit of pain. We can just light up the night immediately. Okay. 1 creature down. Land for turn, hasty 2/2. Down to 16. Torch the tower. It's pretty good. Pia Nalaar is also good. I don't know if they run any removal per se. Let's get Pia down. This deck is just all low to the ground 1-drops, and then Knight Errant, and then the hasty adventure card. Frontliner. When it takes a turn off, one torch a scoundrel basically, and we can hold up in Fateful Absence here too. Wedding announcement isn't bad. I think you just keep the board clear though. Okay, that's fine. Obviously we can interact with that. So they really gonna attack into us? It's pretty obvious we have something. They do, they go for it. Okay. Well, we can easily torch you now. Because you'll be a 3/3. And then we can Fateful Absence the Bodyguard. Get back to blocker. Take the blocker, good game, yeah. I agree. Impulse, try to hit land. Have to burn red here. Land for turn, make the Thopter. I think it can even get in there. Any playable, we get to Warcraft here. They actually do have removal. That's interesting. No target for the Warcrafting unless you target yourself. I think that's unnecessary though. Get in there. We can attack with 2 creatures next turn and start drawing. Epicure, okay. Down to 11. Alright, torch you. Just 1 is fine, I want my double attackers. Cycle the blood token now, which feels unnecessary. More land is not what I wanted to see. I really just want to attack with 2 creatures. One of them can be this guy. Let's make you big enough to block on the way back. Take the draws off the wedding announcement. That's a playable. And then we can tap out next turn for it, and that should be enough to get there. Alright, they got some knights. Game is not over. We can get rid of one of them for 1, and then still attack all. Ah, actually, it have to be 2 here. I guess you just slam this and do nothing. That should be enough, actually. Okay. We could have gotten in there with the Thopter, I guess. That should be enough. Knight Errant, okay. Skrelv and reinforcements. Alright, game is not over, actually. Ha, that's interesting. I still think it's x equals 3 here. Take you out. This time we'll attack all and hold Virtue of Courage. Take it all, drop to 1, untap, or just dome for the rest of the way. Yep. Too late, though. Alright, best of 3. On the play, this hand looks great. Let's keep it. I don't think we want to run out Druid on 2. Let's do it like this. Up against Dog. Green. You don't see that every day. We'll hold on to Druid here. Wow. Alright, let's draw up. Land is good. Nothing to torch, though. We'll take the land. We could play the Druid. It's a little bit unnecessary. We'll just Impulse and set up for next turn. I think I like that better. It does give away what we're doing, though. Let's hold on. We'll give him the Druid here. Lose the torch. Abzan says, you're dead. So if we torch our own target, it's fizzles. We don't have to deal with this card later. That might actually be worth it here. That's certainly one thing that can beat us. Okay, so Adventure fizzles, essentially. We could Impulse to the end of your next turn. Okay, well, we need a little more gas than that. We have plenty of draw spells in the deck, but they're gonna have to come through soon. Trespass. Can always light up the Night You. It's more land. Alright, so this is just an X equals 2. It's +1 damage. Zap you, I'm sure. We'll drop off one of the pain lands. We really don't need more green, so it can be you. And that's all. Glissa. Alright. Pia. Cool. We don't have anything to combo with you yet. Do we run you out there with no value attached? I'm not sure that we do. You probably don't survive very long. Here's X equals 2 again. Maybe it's just the Bovine in there. Takes 3 mana total. Okay, let's see the next round of removal. What we need is more card draw. Okay, dead immediately. Not surprising. That's a fantastic card. Keep playing out lands here. And we can even get in there with the Bovine. Auto pay. little pain land damage, never hurt anybody. Swing for 2, swing for 3. Make an attacker. Dread Knight drop. They're looking for land. They don't hit it though. That's very sad for them. Not for us though. I think we can start with a Druid. We'd like to attack with 2 cards if we can. Land Torch. Not particularly useful. Okay, I'd rather keep this guy moving. Making this guy big is interesting, but he already survives a lot. Maybe put the counter here instead. Cool, we get to draw. More Light of the Night. We got plenty of removal. Dread Knight comes in. Scoop. You're tired of being stuck on land. We're at like 7 land, but no useful cards. 65 Mythic, that's how it's done. On the draw. We can keep this. Let's see how aggressive they are. Mono red, let's go. Phoenix Chick in the air. Alright. We need some removal ASAP. That is removal. Nothing to do on 1 though. Here comes the pain train. Swift Spear. Are you gonna rage too? Play with fire? What do you got? Rage immediately. Alright. Cool. Seems good. Probably just have to Faithful Absence the Chick. Don't think you can screw around with more than that. Oh, they go for it into open mana. Nope. They play with Fire You. Okay, let's just zap this thing. No more stick either. 1 to the top. Sack the clue token. Good. Slow down, please. Give me some time to breathe. We can Warcraft and just clear it out. I think that's actually the best play here. Does Pia let us survive at all? I mean, they could Godrek here. No, they just kill Pia. There's no point. There's no point in playing things I want to play. We can't play any of this, so it doesn't matter. Maybe thin the deck of Pain Land. Seems okay against mono red. Alright, what'd you put on top? Stoke the Flames for 4. Oh god. Alright. Fastland, not looking great here. Guess you Pia tap land and pray. Did you pray? Alright, they put that on top. What, you got Lightning Strike, play with fire? Phoenix Chick in the air. We can make air blockers. Ronin, we can block that. I guess they're gonna Monstrous Rage here too. Okay. No? That was weird. Are we actually gonna survive here? No, that can't be the case. We just need enough red to torch. That part is good. I think if we hit a flying blocker, it's worth it. I think you have to torch this thing. There's a torch right there. I'll take that. 2 damage is fine. Okay. Somebody's got to be back. Maybe 2 back. We might just lose here. We gotta win really quickly. How good is Godric? Maybe just 1 back to block Godric plus Monstrous Rage or something. Even that's probably not enough. Stoke the Flames for 4. Just... You made it to Mythic. Stop playing mono red. Go play something else. God. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.